welcome to Sue's Paper Crafts. Today's project features our new All Abloom Designer Series paper stacks. We are going to be making this project, which is a little tiny gift bag, using one sheet from the Designer Series paper stack. So in the paper stack there's actually 48 sheets of paper. There's 12 different designs and you get 4 of each of them. And the papers measure 6.5 by 4.5. So it is perfect for this project because you get one bag out of each piece of paper. So I'm going to get started and give you the directions for this. We actually made these at my last little Monday night Stampin', and they were a huge hit. People were wanting the directions for them, so here it is. Okay, so what we're going to do with our stack is we're going to start with the long side here, and I'm going to score it at 1, 3, 4, and 6. Now I'm going to rotate the piece of paper and I'm going to line it up at the 1-inch mark, and I'm going to score again down the long side. Okay. Now I have picked a pattern, of course, that it's hard to see the score lines, but I'm going to I'll fold them here for you so it makes it a little bit easier for you. So there's the 1-inch. Of course, my bone folder is out of reach in the other room, so you're getting my finger here instead. Okay. All right, there we go. So there is all the creases. Okay. Now I'm going to start with this corner here that has the little short strip that's just a 1/2 inch wide and my 1-inch along the bottom, and I'm going to cut out that first little corner. So you're cutting out the 1/2 inch by 1 inch. Okay, so this little tiny corner there. Okay, now all the other snips that I've got here that you're going to do, you're going to cut the score lines, the creases up to the 1-inch mark, just like that. Okay, and that's all the cutting that you have to do. Again, this is a super easy bag, nice and quick to go together. Okay, I'm now going to get out my snail. I would use sticky strip, but again, I could not find that this morning, and I've just got an hour without children, so I wanted to quickly get this video in for you guys. Okay, so if you're doing it at home, I would recommend using either our Fast Fuse, which is our new adhesive, or the sticky strip. Okay, just because then your bag is going to stay together for a longer amount of time. It really sticks it. Okay, so for now I'm using my snail, and you can see I'm just going to line up the edges, my fingers in there, and press those together. Okay, and you end up, there's your tube that it ends up making. Okay, now at one end you've got all your little pieces that you snipped. Short ones go in, then one of the thicker wider ones. Last one, you're going to add a little bit of adhesive along the edge. Again, I would recommend sticky strip. Okay, and voila, one box. Okay, now these bags here, you can see that there is a little crease down the edges. I did that just by pinching the top corners and just kind of running my fingers down a little bit around the sides. Okay, and that's just going to give you that little crease mark, okay, that's going to make it easy to close up your bag. Okay, so there is the bottom part all done. Now I'm going to put that aside. I'm going to take out a piece of coordinating cardstock, which is 3 inches by 2 inches. Okay, you're going to then score it at 1 1/4. Okay, so there it is there, scored at 1 1/4. Now this longer half I'm going to take and pop into my scallop tag topper punch. You can see I've pressed it all the way in. Give a little squeeze like that. And there you have a beautiful scallop top. Okay, these are fabulous punches, and you can get them in either scallop top or a top that is kind of squared off at the top as well. And they give you the nice little hole, which is great for making tags. Anyway, back to this little bag. So we've got scallop top, crease here. Now, easiest way to attach this to your bag is going to be to put your adhesive on, okay, the flat side, okay, the side that doesn't have the scallop. That's the part that's going to attach to your bag, okay? Now, to line this up, I was taught a little trick by a fellow demonstrator, and they suggested putting the scallop part on the front of the bag, okay? You can see when I turn it sideways here that you then kind of fold it over so the crease is nice and tight to the bag, and then make sure it's lined up at the front and just push that down and give it a squeeze, okay? So it's going to make it so that you don't have any edges going over the sides, just a real easy way to line that up. Okay, so there is the top of the bag, all ready to go. Now we need to embellish it. So I've punched out a circle, which is 1 1/4, again, coordinating cardstock. I've punched out one of the flower punches that we've got. This is the blossom one. And I'm going to just attach the circle into the middle, just like that. And then I'm going to attach that to the top of the bag. Now, again, easy way to do this is, because you don't want any adhesive getting on this front of the bag, because you don't want it to be permanently closed, what I would suggest is putting the adhesive onto the bag rather than the back of the flower. So focus the adhesive around this little notched out hole, okay, so a little bit on the top of it, a little bit underneath it, and then I just press the flower in the center there onto the bag, okay. Now that's going to make it so you don't have any adhesive on here, so you can open and close it easily and you don't have this sticking together, okay. Now, last little embellishment is going to be a little yellow flower that I've stamped here. I used the, let's see here, Petite Petals stamp set that we've got in the catalog. It is, let's see here, number 133155. It has a coordinating punch, okay, which is great because then there's no cutting. I'm going to take a little bit of one little dimension, put it on the back of the flower, and I'm going to pop that down into the center of the bag, okay? Now, you have got this bag that, you know, pops open and close, but once you put your little gift in there, you want it to stay closed. So what I'm going to do is get out one of my little mini clothes pegs, which again, these are from Stampin' Up, and the number on here is, let's see here, I've got 1, 2, 2, 9, 4, 2. Okay, so I'm going to take one of those out, and I'm going to just close it over, close it over the top of the bag, and then I'm going to take a coordinating piece of cardstock. I'm going to punch out one little flower, and this punch is our new itsy bitsy set of punches. It comes in 3 little punches. We've got the flower, a star, and a heart in this set, and they are so cute. I use them for embellishments on so many cards and projects that I'm making. They're perfect for that. So I put a little flower on the top, and let's add, every project needs a little something. So I'm going to add a little bling. So our basic rhinestones, put one in the center here, okay? So there is the little tiny bag. On this one here, if you want to step it up a little bit, this one here I added a little saying. Okay, these are from, I think they're Itsy Bitsy Wishes, and this is one of the sayings, okay? I've just added that, put a little flower there, and I don't know if you can see. I'm going to try and make it so you can see a little easier. There we go. You can see I've textured the flower for this one. big flower, and you can see the polka dots on there. So there's always a way of, you know, stepping it up a little bit and adding a little bit more texture, a little bit more bling to your bag, but simple, easy project. Again, using just one piece from the All Abloom paper stack, and that is number 133703. And we have 2 different ones in there. The other one is Moonlight, also beautiful papers in that one as well, just different color combinations. And yeah, thanks for joining me. I hope to get a couple more videos made for you while it's quiet, and I will post them a little bit later on in the next couple weeks. But thank you for joining me on Suespapercrafts, and I will be posting lots of specials that come up, as well as project ideas on my blog for you. So, you know, subscribe and you can check everything out without missing any tips and videos I have for you. So thanks for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye.